Drink it down, Mike. Drink it down.
Absolutely, man.
Hey, what's up? What a big weekend. Hey, but you see how I'm wearing that STL there, huh? Good. Loose. It's last minute betting with the Sports Nuts, Bob, Mike, and Justin. Justin has been here a lot, hasn't he, Mike?
He has.
I know.
Appreciate it.
He's been a loyal guy. What a loyal guy he is. Follow him on X. Follow Mike on X, Nutty Mike. And follow me, would you?
Well, I'm not Nutty Mike on X, but...
Well, no, but you are nutty.
That I am.
In more ways than one. Don't forget to like this show, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and all the other stuff that we normally talk about on here. And Tristan is in the building. How you doing, Tristan? Did Tristan not have a... Justin, did you see that in the Discord, dude? You didn't, did you?
No. What we talked about?
Tristan had an unbelievable Sunday of anytime touchdowns. What did he hit, Mike? 8? 9?
I think 9.
That's pretty good.
That's great. I mean, that's like on another level of degenerate.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, anytime touchdowns, it's kind of tricky, but I mean, they can pay off at sometimes like that. So, good on you.
Well, yeah, and your usual guys, the Justin Jeffersons, the Jamar Chases stepped up. Derrick Henry, obviously, even Lamar Jackson, a lot of the big guys stepped up, that you would expect. And
did you hear that there, Justin? Salty Bills fan. Loved your comment, Justin. Wow.
Yeah.
A little compliment from Randall to you.
No, I don't get those very often, so appreciate that. But yeah, there was some guy was coming after Randall for his take on the Bills, and I'm just like, hey, whoa, that's a little too far. I mean, he wasn't even a Bills fan. He wasn't even a Bills fan, and he got triggered by what Randall said, calling them losers and how they're overrated or whatever what Randall was trying to prove. I'm just like, chill out, man. But it was only one game, though.
Right. Dikembe Mutombo passed away. One of the greatest shot blockers ever in the history of the game. Brain cancer. Very sad. Very sad. Bills were dog. Total clowns on X. Yeah.
Yep.
And here we are on X right now. You people that are watching the show, though, are not clowns. All right? I want to point that out.
A lot of Bills bandwagoners, I find, they just cannot time the market right with the Bills, I find.
Yeah, well, you know what? I fell into that trap last night. I put together an SGP in that game real quick because I had like 10 seconds to put it in, and I took the Bills money line in my SGP. Not very smart.
So an update here. Braves are up 1-0, top of the 5th. Mets have runners on first and second, 1 out. Boy, if the Mets win,
the Diamondbacks,
they make it, but
make it.
That would be hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
Braves would be out.
Because I mean, the books basically said, yeah, no chance Braves lose this game, right?
Right.
And really looking at their lineup, Lindor's the only guy that's out right now. So
right. No, they're playing their lineup. I saw that. Alonso's in there, Nemo's in there. No, Martinez isn't in there though either.
No, JD's out. JD and
Lindor. Yeah, I looked at that too. See, you know what? Great minds think alike there, Justin.
There you go.
The only regret I'd have is not putting a little sprinkle on the Mets, but
yeah,
who knows? It was probably best I did stay away, to be honest.
Tristan, tell me how many anytime touchdowns you got last night, bro, or yesterday. I want to hear the exact number because it was an impressive day. I can tell you that right now.
Good day at the office.
Yeah, and he's posting daily in that Discord, and we totally appreciate the effort that he puts out. Now, if I can just make enough money selling picks, I'll pay you some. But I got to make money first. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
How did the Denver Broncos beat the Jets?
Scored more points.
One more point, and wasn't for a Greg Zuerlein missed field goal. I mean, like, come on.
It was 9.
9, man.
Okay, you know, he missed a field goal, but let me ask you a question. How well did your boy play? Now, be honest. How well did your boy really play?
He was good, but was not good in the red zone.
Okay.
Sacked 5 times.
Yeah, and was sacked 5 times.
24 of 42. 225 yards.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, not good in the red zone, was sacked a lot.
No
I think
turnovers, though.
Yeah, no turnover. I think it says a lot about the Broncos defense, if anything. I mean,
okay. I can buy that. Did Brees Hall had 10 carries for 4 yards?
Yeah, and there you go.
I would have never seen that coming.
No, me neither.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
you should, Kristen. You should. Rainy game. Rodgers is a joke. Washed.
Well, I already know what Randall's opinions are on Rodgers, so it's fine. I don't care.
Well, it was not a great game, and we can't all of a sudden decide. I mean, we don't really know about Denver yet, but coming into the year, none of us thought Denver was any good. That's really a game, if you're the Jets, you got to take care of, you know, and Denver's coming off of a big win against Tampa Bay. This is the spot you got to beat them in if you're the Jets, you know. Tough loss. It really is. That's not good at home. That's a tough one. That's one you could look back on and go, really?
Yeah. And nobody expected Denver to be 2-2 right now. I mean, nobody did. They got the same record as the Jets. No. Now in that playoff race with the Jets, the Broncos got the tiebreaker.
They do. They own the tiebreaker now.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. That's part of it. How about Kingsbury?
Yeah, and that was an angle to look at too. We didn't really touch on that much, but man, Daniels is pretty good, guys.
Oh gosh.
Again,
4%.
He's still young. He's still a rookie. Long ways to go, but boy, does he look good.
Well, I want to see him though perform though against a good team though.
Okay, like the Broncos?
No, not like the Broncos. I don't. Why are we talking about the Broncos in this context?
Because the Broncos just beat the Jets.
That doesn't automatically mean they're good. I mean,
I never said that. I wasn't saying they were good. It was a
there you
shot.
go.
That was a shot from across the bow. That was bam. The shot at Rodgers. Don't make me pull up Brett.
Give me the shots. It's give me all the shots you got. That's all good.
Well, I mean, look, we could say we got to wait till Washington plays somebody, but that beat an Arizona team people were riding pretty high on heading into that game. They beat a Cincinnati team that was coming off of a really, really heartbreaking loss, and you expected Cincinnati to bounce back. A lot of people thought Cincinnati may blow them out, and they got the job done there. So, I mean, again, the expectations for the Commanders is not super high anyway, right? So,
well, yeah. I mean, give credit where credit's due.
And it's going to be a minute until I mean, looking at their schedule, I mean, they do have Baltimore. That'll be a good one. But, I mean, they got Cleveland. They got Carolina, the Giants again, Chicago. I mean, they're playing a last-place schedule, right? They were a last-place team last year. They're playing a last-place schedule. So I think the Commanders are exactly what we thought they were going to be heading into the year. A pretty good team.
Yeah.
Pretty good team.
So
pretty
good
good team.
No good teams. These are Randall comments. That's the issue with this league. Jordan Love showed up in a Favre jersey before the game. He was awful yesterday, too. Well, guess what, Randall? From a fantasy football standpoint, he wasn't too awful because I believe he threw for the most yards on the day yesterday.
Oh, so now you're praising Jordan Love. Like, I mean, come on.
What?
Man. You're praising Jordan Love.
No, I'm not praising him. I'm just saying he wasn't awful. He, let's face it, the Vikings, that game should have never got that close. Bengals win this week. Who are the Bengals playing? Playing the Ravens, aren't they?
Yeah, Ravens.
I already know why they won that game. Do they?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm rolling with Cincy, baby. Yep. They get back on track now, man. They get back on track. Okay. Ravens are riding a huge win against Buffalo. Now everybody's going to jump on Baltimore. They were all on Buffalo, and now that's the problem. And Randall makes a good point with how bad the league is. People are just looking from week to week for a team to jump on to claim they're the best team. It was Buffalo. Everybody was riding those Bills, man. Best team in the league. Now they get destroyed by Baltimore. Now we're back on Baltimore. Hey, they beat Dallas in Dallas. They just beat Buffalo, the hottest team. And now Baltimore's the team we got to look at. When they were just down on them a couple weeks prior, Cincinnati's going to get the job done. I agree.
Yeah.
It's true, man. It's 100% true.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. NFL fans lack the day trader mind. Yeah.
And the bettors are they're gonna definitely gonna be on Baltimore. A lot of the degenerate square bettors are gonna be on Baltimore, this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you got to say?
Actually, no. What I was going to say, Randall said Ravens the easiest bet of the day. My opinion, the easiest bet of the day was Commanders over Cardinals. Are you kidding me? It's the friggin' Cardinals. That is true. That is a tough one. If that Cincy defense don't start playing better, boys, you might as well forget it. Okay. That defense has to show up.
The Cincinnati's never, and Joe Burrow.
Yeah, and Baltimore's also got to not blow the lead. If that game is, that game with Buffalo wasn't close. I mean, Baltimore allowed Dallas to come back, and Dallas doesn't look great at all. Cincinnati's offense is clicking right now. That's going well. So I don't think Baltimore's defense has a repeat performance like they did against Buffalo. And you get in the fourth quarter with the way Cincinnati's offense is clicking. If you're Baltimore, you may have to score 35 plus to beat them, man.
Okay, but who did they play? Who did Cincinnati play?
They play Baltimore.
Who did Cincinnati just play? Who did Cincinnati just play?
Carolina.
Okay. And who they getting ready to play?
Baltimore.
Okay. And who's got the better defense?
I mean, a lot of people thought Carolina was going to win this game straight up. Why are we acting like now that was such an easy win for the Bengals? Oh, that don't mean – everybody thought Carolina was going to win. Remember Andy Dalton revenge tour and all that? Remember all that?
Not me. I wasn't on
Everybody was on Carolina.
I was on Bengals.
Everybody was on Carolina. Now Cincinnati beats them by 10 plus, covers the spread. That ain't nothing. Get off of them, man. Come on now.
Get out of here. I'm Joe Public. Get the fuck. Joe Public was on the Ravens. Everybody was on the Ravens last night. Are you kidding me?
Oh, I don't know about
Dolphins or
that. No, I
Titans
didn't.
tonight?
No, everybody was on Buffalo, I think. I mean, not everybody. I think Mr. Heat, he was on Baltimore. Well, hell yeah, Mr. Heat knows.
Guys,
Absolutely.
not everybody loved Carolina. There were guys out there
There was
talking about it.
a lot of talking about it, man. Dalton taking interviews left and right about, man, getting your crack at Cincinnati here, your former team, man. Everybody's like, yeah, look at what he just did, man. They benched Bryce Young. Now this team looks different. I heard it in the chat all week, bro. I heard it on the show.
Shit.
Carolina looks different with Andy Dalton. Now they suck again, and Cincinnati got an easy win, huh?
I never thought they were any good in the first place.
Yeah, well,
I didn't think
we'll
because
see.
Andy Dalton was going to fucking be the quarterback, and weren't going to win that goddamn game. Period.
Okay, let me ask you this though. So you didn't think the Bengals were going to be good? Was it literally just because Joe Mixon's not on the team?
Yeah, that was his main reason.
Yeah, that's my main reason. They don't have a running game.
Oh my God! Yeah, that just because you lose Joe Mixon, it's not going to make you a bad team. I mean, come on.
No, it's going to take them a while to find their. I mean, they're starting slow. They'll get something going, maybe. I mean,
if they don't get a running game, they won't go nowhere.
Here's the beauty of it. At the end of the day, Cincinnati, it's this week that they get it done, and I'm riding them this week. And then after that, they can turn around and lose 4 in a row, and that wouldn't be a bit surprised. But this week, underdogs at home playing Baltimore, just played a primetime game and blew the brakes off Buffalo, the best team in the NFL, people thought, with the way Allen was playing and how good they looked. Give me Cincinnati. Give me Cincinnati, man. I'm fine with it.
Honestly, where did you hear where people said that Buffalo was the best team in the NFL? I really did not hear that, guys.
So majority opinion, they were on top of the power rankings. It was.
Whose power rankings? CBS, ESPN.
Maybe in par with you on Cincy. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
A lot of them, Bob. A lot of them had Bills number 2 or 1 power ranking.
All right.
Absolutely. Yeah, dude.
Let me now go to something else. Okay.
I mean, even LeBron James was tweeting about Buffalo, man.
He just ripped Joe Mixon a little bit there. Okay. Joe Mixon has started 90 games, 1,610 carries, 6,596 yards. Let me tell you something, dude. This guy is probably going to have 10,000 yards before his career ends. A 10,000-yard career running back is a very good running back. Go look at how many there have been in the history of the NFL.
Overrated. In my
opinion. I'm with you.
He's unavailable right now, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's injury prone too, and he's getting old. Doubt it.
Yeah, he's getting older. I don't know if he's going to get that 10,000-yard mark like you think, Bob.
It's only 3,500.
3,500 what?
3,500 yards, short of 10 grand.
Well, I mean, you got to figure he's just got hurt this season, so we got that he's going to have to deal with. And
I know
he's only getting older, and he's going to need about 3 or 4 more years to do that, Bob. I mean,
how old is he?
Like 29 or 8, I think.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know how old he is.
I think it's probably 28 or 29.
Somewhere in there. 28.
Yeah, that's getting pretty up there for running backs. Also,
okay,
Bob, you know that Joe Mixon pretty much has only had like 2 good years in the NFL.
What do you consider a good year?
Like 1,100 yards.
Why 1,100? Everybody, the bar for running backs is 1,000 yards, bro. Always has been, always will be.
Yeah, 1,000-yard season is.
He's had 4,000-yard seasons.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, so have you seen like a lot of his seasons? The beginning of the 2019, he was awful. 2020, he was awful. He had a breakout year in 2021. That's good. In his second year, he was really good.
The guys have averaging 4.1 yards per carry on 1,610 carries in his career. If he's over 4 yards a carry, that is better than an average running back. You are underrating this guy, and it's pissing me off.
I think you're overrating him.
No, I'm not. No. I didn't say he was great. Never said that.
Okay,
he's
well,
a very good running back.
Then we agree. He's not an great top. He never was in the top 5 in running backs ever. Never was.
Okay. So you got to have a running game, okay? The Bengals don't have a running game.
They got a plan for the running game. It's not going to work right now because it's a premature experiment, but it will click.
They don't have a good enough back. They are lesser at
the
running back position than they were mixing with.
They got Zach Moss as their fill-in guy.
Zach Moss sucks.
Yeah, let me finish. I agree with you.
Okay.
Who their upcoming back is? You what? You don't. Yeah, exactly. You don't even know. You don't know what their plan is for the running game.
Okay. That's what you're using as your argument. They lost a good running back. Okay.
Yeah, and they
needed to have him. They needed to have him. Zach Moss is not to Joe Mixon's level. I'm done. I'm done talking about it.
You're
Take
not
over,
listening.
Mike.
You're like
I don't care what their plan is. They got the wrong guy. He's better than an average back, Randall. Over half of his career, he's had 1,000-yard seasons. Now go up. Get out of here. All right, PhD, what's up?
Well,
go.
Well, first of all, Cincinnati is winning against Baltimore. That's all I got on that. That's all I got on that. And then, Joe Mixon ain't available right now. So he's irrelevant, not worth talking about this. And this comment pretty well sums it up. How is Mixon doing this year? He's hurt. So
exactly. Yeah.
He's not available right now. He's hurt.
Chase Brown is better than him right now.
Yeah, he's available at least.
Okay, but he's not a better running back than Joe Mixon.
Well, not yet. No.
Plus, Mixon can catch the friggin' ball out of the backfield too.
Yeah, I mean,
not giving the guy
Brown's got 184 yards and 2 touchdowns so far on the season. That's, nothing to, But he's young, and who knows if that's their permanent solution there or not. Right now, they know they've got an offense that's clicking, and they just got to keep rolling with that. And I think they do against Baltimore, and I don't need Joe Mixon for that.
Yes, they don't need Joe Mixon.
All right. Well, never mind.
Yeah. Mason was bagging groceries. That's right.
Yeah.
You can find a guy. They're not too hard to find.
Okay. And Joe Mixon in his career, let's not forget his pass catching over 2,000 yards. The guy's got 8,779 total yards in his career. Now, how many years is that? 2017, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In 7 years, 8,700 yards, almost 9,000 yards total offense. That's better than average.
I'd say he was
tighten up.
Average. He's not elite.
Yeah.
No, he's not elite. He never was elite. He's only had one elite year.
Why does he have to be elite?
Well, do you not want an elite running back? And if you
lose only one, who's the elite running back? How many elite running backs are there out there?
Not many.
That's
don't need one, honestly. You don't really need one at this point.
Exactly. You don't have to have elite, but better than average helps you out a lot. Cincinnati blew it there.
I mean, look at Kansas City. Look at their running back situations. They They'll take LaShawn McCoy one year, and then they'll take freaking a guy with 3 names, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. You know, he's got 3 names, and they're like, that's cool, man. Jump in there. Then they'll take McKinnon, and they're like, go ahead, man. I mean, they just plug in whoever and get the job done, you know, seems like.
I am glad me and Randall agree on Mixon, though. That's
good. You know
first.
what? I'll throw a fucking party for you guys. How's that?
Me and Randall, friends, finally.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got some bets already out there. I was looking at this Jameson Williams under 3.5 receptions.
I never said I didn't need a running back. He's talking about the Chiefs. They have running backs, okay, but they have Patrick Mahomes. Joe Burrow is not Patrick Mahomes. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. These guys are pissing me off.
Well, Bob.
I think you're pissing yourself off, Bob.
No, you started it. I went light on you.
Well, you know, you don't have to agree, Bob.
Oh God, yeah.
I'm gonna hit this one. I'm gonna hit. There's a lot of lines ripping on St. Brown's over receptions. Let's take Williams under 3.5 receptions. This did hit their last game. Didn't in the first one, and then in the second one, he definitely had that was the one he had a pretty big game, but that's all right. We're going to roll with it. That's on Hard Rock for -110. By the way, Atlanta still up 1-0, bottom of the 6th, 1 out. Runner on second for Atlanta. Diamondbacks fans are just hoping that the Mets can pull this off again. I think the Mets only have one miracle in them today. They already did it, and that's it.
Probably, yeah. I'd say.
Yeah, I just don't see it happening. Atlanta does need to build on this. They've had this 1-0 lead since the second inning here, and they're definitely going to need this. Although they made an interesting decision to not pitch Sale to save him, even in a must-win game, which was interesting because I wondered, will they pitch Chris Sale in this game? It does not appear that they took that. They didn't make that choice. So Sale will be available tomorrow.
We got somebody from Twitch, Mike. What's up, Diggs? How you doing?
What's up, man?
Thank you for joining us.
Geno Smith over 10.5 rushing yards. I'm hitting it, man. It's a high EV percentage here. I'm not putting as much on it as it wants me to. I'm gonna go a little lighter on it, but we definitely want to lock that in.
What do you mean he won't pitch again? You've got the doctor's report there?
Who?
Randall. I guess they're talking about Sale. Back spasms.
Oh, is that what happened?
That's what Tristan's saying.
Oh, crap. I didn't. Okay. I thought that he was
and
for
Randall
sure
said
pitching.
He was scratched and said he won't pitch again. Well, not if the Mets.
Well, even if Atlanta wins, if he's, I don't know, if it's serious, then he may not pitch. If he's out, if it's that bad and he's out, I don't know. I honestly didn't even look into it at all. I just kind of, I thought it was a foregone conclusion that Atlanta was going to pretty well win this second game, you know.
I mean, if they win, he's going to pitch in the postseason. Might be the best thing that could have happened to them, in my opinion.
Very well could be. Yeah, I don't know.
It's back spasms.
Is it? I'm rolling with this Tyler Huntley over 17.5 player passing completions, man. I'm kind of feeling it. He's got some weapons, here with Miami. He's got some weapons. May as well let him throw it.
Yeah, hopefully it was just a schematic thing why he looked so awful last time he was under center. Just getting used to the new system is like,
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, you figure this guy's really, he was behind Lamar Jackson. He hadn't really had a great opportunity, maybe he can get something going tonight, at the very least.
Yeah.
We'll take him over 17.5 completions. Why not? Anything else that I'm liking? What? Man, this is tough. Do I take Achan over 64.5 rushing yards?
I like it.
Like it? Plus 105. Ooh, it moved to minus 105.
Yeah.
I still kind of like it, but I liked it a lot better at plus odds. Not going to lie.
Yeah.
I may stay away now. That's all I'm going to roll with. I got several bets out there for the Monday night games and plenty of player props. Let's hope we cash.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, okay. So the decision to not start sale was made this afternoon so as to not risk further injury. His velocity dipped in his last regular start against Cincinnati on September 19th. So that's one of the reasons why. Nowhere there does it say that he's not going to pitch. That was on ESPN and on MLB.com.
Okay.
So I don't know. Randall's giving me all kinds of shit. I mean, that's all he's doing. He's here to give me shit, I think.
Well, I'm with him on that when it comes to discussing Mixon and the Bengals running game. Yeah. But I don't know if I get back into that.
Well, I don't need to talk about that anymore. Michael be on my ass if we talk about it too much.
What?
If we talk about,
well, I mean, you're just beating a dead horse here, man. It's kind of pointless.
Randall, he pitched on the 19th. Okay. All right. And his velocity was down his last regular start. I'm just going off of ESPN and MLB, bro. I don't know who your sources are. Okay.
I thought you didn't like ESPN.
Oh, Jesus. I don't like watching ESPN. I never said they didn't have information. I buy ESPN Plus, dude.
Yet they were bull crappers, according to you.
And do you watch their show?
No.
Do you watch the Sports Center or anything? It's terrible.
No, I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
Me either.
All right.
TSN is better, but you guys don't get TSN. I know.
No, we don't. All right. You know what? I think we're going to wrap up this stream.
Oh, I bet when things ain't going your way, huh?
Well, you guys are all on my ass. Come on,
wrap it up
go.
Quick, huh? Let's go. Yeah. People are here for it, but
I
I'm
don't
go ahead and leave anyway.
Is it okay if I don't like ESPN's broadcasting?
No,
nobody has a problem with it.
Well, no, I was
You're just biased sometimes.
Well, yeah, no, I was just pointing out because I thought that you said like ESPN doesn't know what they're talking about, this and that. But now you're saying you're getting their sources from there. That's what.
Right. No, I mean, their website's great.
Okay. Well,
I use them daily. Who cares?
Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit, Randall. All right. Do we have anything else for tonight? Hey, you know what? Who's winning the friggin' games tonight, guys?
I'm going with Detroit, and I'm not betting it, but I do like the over in this game. The Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks have always had super high scoring games ever since Geno was the quarterback and Dan Campbell's been the coach. It's always been super high scoring, but I got the Lions winning. They need to get a win more than the Seahawks, so they're going to be more motivated.
Here's a trend: Seahawks money line to beat Detroit last 6 times they played, so definitely worth a shot.
Well, I don't know about that because a lot of the games where Seattle scored that many points was when the Walker or Charbonnet just ran wild on them. They're not going to run wild on them this time. I promise you that. If that happens, I'll be shocked out of my mind.
Okay. And who we got in this? What do you think, Mike? Detroit?
I think Detroit wins. I would do Detroit, Miami, money line parlay, ride that out. Although for PhD, I'm sure he's wanting his Titans to get a win. I kind of hope they do, but I don't think they will, man. I don't trust them enough. Miami's got enough weapons. Even if this is a bad game, I think Miami's good enough to win this game.
Let's put it together. I'm staying away from the comments.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm done with that. All right.
Tristan, Geno over. I've got that one, Tristan. I'm on that, bro.
Dolphins money line, Lions money line. Let's see what this comes out to.
Okay.
Plus 135. What about Hard Rock is plus 149, and DraftKings has plus 149.
There you go. A little plus odds money line parlay, 2-legger. See what happens.
I'm putting that together now. Hell yeah.
Yeah, may as well, man. May as well. I got no feel other than that. That's what I'm rolling with. A little money line parlay with those two teams. And obviously plenty of player props in this game. Definitely like the Geno play, and I like Huntley on his completions as well. Right. Along with,
I actually don't know if the Dolphins win, to be honest.
Okay. Well, it's majority rules.
Yeah.
So 2 of us do, and if you don't, you can go tomorrow. You can go.
You can go bet. Hey, here's the beauty of it. You can go bet them.
Yeah.
On wherever.
Yeah, go watch TSN for a while. All right, we're going.
Way better.
See you later, folks.